We got work to do, men, black men. Hey, huddle up. We got work to do. I need your help. I need you to donate to the Urban Warrior Academy Incorporated. I need you to donate. We got to GoFundMe. I need 250 racks. Oh my God, you need all that money? Yes. I got to secure the lease. I got to buy all the equipment. I got to buy mats. I got to buy boxing equipment. I got to buy treadmills. I got to buy bikes. Everything when you walk into a 24-hour fitness, I got to buy all that stuff because I got to have a plan. I got to have somewhere where these young men can work off that aggression. They can learn to box. They can learn martial arts. They can learn a bunch of different stuff, man. Aerobics. They can do a lot of different stuff. And they can get their mind in order, man. They can learn. They can get they can get the self confidence that they can be out in the wicked world and not be sucked in by it. Our men don't have that kind of confidence, man. Man, our men are always getting caught up in scandals and different kind of chicanery out there. Why? Because we've been taught to be that way. We've been socialized to be an unempathetic, violators of people, man. We don't have no standard or code of conduct or how we gonna do things. Wait, well, hey, if I want something, rather than me trying to go and work for it and do some work to get it, I'll just steal it from you. You got it already. I'll just steal it from you, and then I will walk around as if I was the one that actually worked for it because I violated you to get it. We actually, and our women are like, yeah. Some of our women, some of our sisters are so crazy. They like, yeah. I don't care how you got this. Let's go. We're beyond it. We are beyond the crisis, family. We're beyond the crisis. We're beyond the crisis. We at critical mass. We are just. Had a video come out where it talks about how promiscuous black women are, and our young men just think, wow, man, the black woman, man, deviant behavior. Family, who's going to teach our young men that that's not true? That's a big fucking lie. Who's going to teach us? The American government is not coming. The Russian government is not coming. The Chinese government is not coming. The Vietnamese government is not coming. The Mexican government is not coming. The Canadian government is not coming. The FBI, all the alphabet boys, the CIA, right? All the rest of the ATF, all the rest of them. They're not coming. They're not coming. You know who's going to come? The men of God. That's it. That's the only people coming. And it's got to be us. Because for some reason, young black men, man, especially those of them that's in this critical situation, man, they seem to not be able to relate to anyone else. They have a unique situation. People keep saying, Clint, but why you keep saying black people? Why you don't say all people? See, that's a lie. I would be lying saying that young black men are the same as every other. That's a lie. I know that this is what they want to promote to you, but that's the reality is young black men have unique issues, very unique issues that need to be addressed. And to say, oh well, we're all the same. We're not all the same. We're not all the same. We're not all the same. Life is not fair. And it's not fair sometimes, right? You're born into a situation where you got to struggle a little harder than someone else. That may not be fair, but life is not fair. Nobody told you life is not fair. You don't get a lotto ticket when you come out the womb saying, here, this is gonna make everything fair. You don't get a check. No. You're born into what you're born into, and then you got to figure it out after you get here. Anyway, family, we got the Urban Warrior Academy. We try to we want to teach young men online and as well as in person, how to be better men, how to think. We have right now. I have the emergency pack. What does every black man graduating from high school need to know before they walk out of high school or high school age? What do they need to know? See, you don't know how to handle money, about credit, about having a bank account. You don't know none of this stuff. Not you personally, but I'm just saying, our young men, they don't know. They get thrown out here, and the society say, "You 18, know it," and they end up getting burnt for the first 10 or 15 years of their life. That as an adult, they get burnt. They waste money. They go out tricking. They don't know about relationships, right? Emergency pack. We got 7 points that we hit that they need to know now. They need to know right now, man. And ain't nobody the government. You think the government's gonna teach them? The government ain't coming to teach them. The government got a plan for them already, called the prison pipeline. That's it. So finally, but I got something. I'm not saying I'm the only one, but I have something. I have something. And you gave all that money to Umar. Shout out to Umar. But you gave all that money to Umar, and you still waiting. Okay, that's cool. God wants. Hey, you gave all that money to Umar, and he's still waiting. Okay, give me this money. I guarantee you give me this money this year, you will see results this year. You will see it. I want to do it by June. Open up this place, but I need your help, family. I need your help. How long can we sit around saying, some need to be done. Some need to be done. This is bad. Okay, you can expect the women to just say, this is bad. But now it's us. It's up to us as men. We got to put something together. Ain't nothing stopping us. We gonna have. They're gonna try to stop us, but ain't nothing physically stopping us. Let's just do it. And let's let God handle the people that want to stop us. Do you really believe in God? Do you really believe? Do you? Okay, let's put God to the test. Let's put God to the test, and let's see who's gonna win, the wicked or God. Let's see who's gonna win. Let's see who's gonna survive it. All we need to do is be ready to do the work, family. I did a lot of the work. If you can't come down here to Compton, you can't come down here to Watts and Linwood and Hawthorne and Long Beach. You can't come down here and get your hands dirty. I will. I'll do it. I'll do it for free. I want to do it for free for these young men. That's why I need y'all help, because I'm gonna bring other people in, right? Clarence, how we know you qualified to do this? How we know you qualified? Hey, I'll go. I will go. If you got people that want to listen, I will go. I taught a martial arts class down there in it wasn't Nickerson, it was Imperial Courts. I taught a class down there in Imperial Courts, man. Whooped on a few of them youngins, right? But I had to represent my teacher, man. My teacher got invited because my teacher was a well-known martial artist, and they asked him to come and teach something. Well, they asked us through the nation, can you come and teach a self-defense class? And my teacher was out of town. And he called me. He said, hey, can you go over there? Not hey, excuse me. He said, Clarence, you're going to go into Imperial Courts and you're going to teach that class. That was no thing. My wife used to live in the Imperial Courts back in the day. So I'd always been hanging out down there when she was living there. So I knew Imperial Courts very well. But as far as, teaching a class, like, who's going to really want to do that? But he said, don't worry about that, Clarence. Just go in there and teach. When I got there, the place was packed. The place was packed. So don't tell me black people don't want to know better. They do. They just don't know who to trust. Because we, as black men, we have fallen down so bad, man. They don't know which black man to trust. because we all look the same to them. But we got to move different, man. We got to get our young men up out of the mess they're in. Anyway, Clarence is very qualified. Let me tell you my qualifications. I taught many of these subjects for the city of Los Angeles for over 7 years. I was a trainer for the city of Los Angeles new hires for over 7 years. I taught classes like No Means No. We had classes on budgeting. We had classes on life insurance. We had classes on a lot of different stuff that we would suggest. We never said, hey, you got to do this, but we would suggest to them how they should handle it, or at least let a professional deal with it, right? That's a lot of time. Plus, I've been a martial arts instructor since about 2010. So I've been around a while. So that's why I want to have this separate thing: the martial arts part, the workout part, and then the classroom part. Maybe even we could have like a part where they can just hang out. I don't know. We're starting from nothing. We're starting from nowhere. But we're going to try to make it work however way we can make it work. But one thing I do know, the two things that they need is a place to be able to work out all that aggression, and then another place where they can learn, actually have a classroom situation where they can learn. And some of them need to learn how to learn. They don't even know how to learn. They think the only way they learn is by impact instead of learning by observation and knowledge base. But that's a whole nother topic. Finally, we got the thing set up, and all we need is the money to get this, to put it in motion. You know what? And hey, here's another thing. Clarence, you might be scamming us. Hey, let me tell you something. The way GoFundMe is set up, how can I scam you? If I'm really not going to do what I say I'm going to do, GoFundMe's going to give you your money back. If I'm out here really playing, they'll give you your money back. I ain't trying to scam nobody. I got a 9-to-5 job just like you. This is all I'm doing on the side. Besides having a family, besides having a wife, besides having my granddaughter, besides having all the other stuff I got to do, on top of that, I'm trying to do this as well. Right? I'm making time for it. Clarence, I ain't got no time for it either. I ain't got no time, Clarence. I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time for it either. I don't. Between my granddaughter, my wife, my other sons, my family, my other commitments I got, I ain't got no time. But I got to make time. I got a granddaughter. She needs to find a good young man if she wants to have a relationship. If she so chooses to be married and want to be in a relationship, I want her to find a good man. Not perfect. I know nobody's perfect. But a good man. A good man. How we going to get good men unless we make them? Good men don't just fall out the sky. They're made. In a wicked society like this, good men are made. You have to make them in a factory, in a secluded place. Because if you throw the average man out into a wicked society like this, man, they're going to turn crazy. Good men are made. Because you have to instill in them the internal strength to reject wickedness on a level like that. Sure, a good man may fall down here and there, but hey, man, in this wicked world like this, anybody could fall. I just watched a thing about some pastors that had some issues. People say, "You're a pastor, you should never." You know what it's like to be a pastor? Do you know what it's like to have women throwing themselves at you? Now, you don't understand what that's like. Who wouldn't crack under that kind of pressure? Or who wouldn't be considering cracking under the pressure like that? You got to be a weirdo to not be, you got to have a weird viewpoint of things. Right? Because if you look at things like that normal person, after a certain level of temptation, man, you're going to be pulled in. I'm not saying that these preachers should be doing this stuff. I'm not. What I'm saying is they have issues that's inside, like all of us do. and sometimes they're not addressed before they get to these positions of prominence. And when they get to the position of prominence, they're able to facilitate their wicked desires, and it just break them down. Does that mean God is not real? Of course not. We all got stuff we gotta fight. But how you gonna fight when you don't know? Some of these guys don't know they got that stuff going on inside of them. Some of them do, and they think they got a handle on it. I got a handle on it. I'm good. And then that one straw breaks. One girl says, "Hey, Pastor, can I come in and sit on your lap? Smelling good, looking good." We in trouble, family. We in trouble. And I think you know we in trouble, but the question is, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Here we are. We got the program. Please help us. Please donate. In the description box below, I will, have the GoFundMe. Go to our GoFundMe. It don't cost you no money to just go there and check it out, right? I got a price list of all the stuff that we need to use this money for. I got a video showing you the facility that we want to secure. I got all this stuff, man. I just need your help. Will you help me? Well, Clarence, I ain't got no money. Clarence, you know what I'm saying? I got laid off. This and this and that. Okay, I understand, man. Hell, man. I just need your support then. Just support me, man. Share this video. Give it a like. Let's move it up through the algorithm, whatever. That's what they say. That's what they say. The algorithm, whatever. But my thing is, hey, man, let's just let enough people know where they can decide. Maybe they got a couple bucks to put on it. If you don't, that's fine. That's fine. You're not a bad person. We all go through things. But, hey, man, you can share. Sharing is free. Sharing is free. And if we share good information with each other, man, it might make a difference. But if we keep allowing YouTube to share all this craziness among our children, among our women, among our young men, where we going, family? They're making money off of our own destruction. And we partying to the music. We partying to it. Anyway, check us out in the description, family. Beloved, thank you for listening. I appreciate y'all. Is Candace Owens right? I think on this one she hit it on the head. Well, y'all tell me what y'all think. All right, y'all. Peace.